Hello everyone, today is April 21st. Let's take a look at the weather. Currently 54 degrees. However, we have a frost advisory here for my area, Oakland County, tonight from 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. The temperature could drop down to 31 degrees. So I'm just alerting all of you that are following me in my area, and maybe in your area you're gonna have a similar frost. So let's protect our trees. I'm gonna show you what will I do this year. First, I'm gonna just show you the empty area here. All of my fig trees I had already placed in a garage, shed, and some in hoop house. If you had taken your trees and they have tender leaves and or breva, that they could be damaged, so bring them indoors if possible or cover them up. So I now have apples and pears in bloom. However, I will not protect them. Usually they are hard enough from the frost. This is the pear in bloom right now, but my apricot, nectarine, peaches, they will be quite susceptible to damage. So let me just start here with the apricot. Already has small fruitlets, you can see here in shock right there. So they are set. So I will protect perhaps only a few branches. I do not have time to do maybe all of the branches here. This is Alberta peach, same thing here. But my two most important peaches are here, Indian Free, and this one just had a petal fall. Some of them are still holding. You can see that I already had bagged some of the blossoms. I did a cross-pollination. I'm gonna do some breeding programs for my peaches and pears and apples. So I did cross Indian Free with Baby Crawford, and we will see the results. Baby Crawford is extremely prolific this year. Also had a petal fall, almost complete. Some blossoms still hanging there. My Stanley plum, I will not protect. But we'll see what will happen. And now the apples are starting to bloom. Especially my Liberty. It looks so beautiful. Look how prolific it is when it comes to blossoming. I will make a video of my apples tomorrow. And here is going to be example on my nectarine, Arctic J. So I will just use individual bags to protect as many branches as I can. Last year I made a video on protecting with the trash bags. Those were black in color mostly. So I'm making a change this year. I will use these white compactor bags. And this is how you're gonna do it. Just choose an isolated branch that is enough to cover up that particular branch, and then make sure that you completely close the bag at the bottom, tie it up with a rope, or like here I did use a masking tape so that wind cannot open the bag and possibly take it off. These are 2.5 mil thickness, so I think that this will be quite enough protection for the frost at 31 degrees. Now another option would be to use these plant cover. However, I do find that for the trees they are harder to use. This one is 10 by 30 feet. However, they are best used on a cover like a vegetable, something low to the ground that you can completely enclose, then so that cold air cannot enter. If you are using these on your tree and you try to wrap around the branches, that will not make that much protection at all, since there will be plenty of openings to go inside, unless you have a smaller tree like a fig tree or maybe isolated branch and you wrap it several times until making a good kind of enclosed area. Another option would be to use a sprinkler system, and I did not have time to set my sprinkler this time. Maybe for the next frost I will, and then I will show you how I will do this. This one is only at 37 inches in height, so it will not be tall enough to protect my trees, which are about 6.5 feet in height. But that's how they're protecting commercially. They use in water mists, sprinkler systems, and also smoke. So we'll see. Let me just show you the bags that I'm using also. These are the compactor bags, so they are thicker, 2.5 mil. And why I chose these now is because of the color. So last year I used the black ones. Now these white ones will be safer to use, just in case if I don't have time, or you possibly in the morning when the sun comes, you will have to remove the bags if they are black as soon as possible before the sun starts shining onto them. Otherwise the temperature can rise very quickly inside, and you can cook the blossoms that way. So the white bags are more forgiving. They will keep the temperature more uniform. It will not get too high, so you don't have to worry about that. And that's it. I think this is all I'm going to do now. I have another hour to place these bags. I will show you tomorrow how the trees are looking with the bags, and possibly also unpacking those and removing, and see how the trees did go. Survive that frost. If we have frost, it's better to be prepared than not. All right. Thank you for watching, and good luck protecting. Take care.